Assalamualaikum. Today our topics about grammar, the adjective. The adjective. Pretend that you are going to the airport to meet a man you have never seen before. You are talking to him on the telephone. You are describing yourself to him so he will recognize you in the crowd. In order to give him a clear mental picture of what you will look like, you must use adjective. Are you tall, short, or medium size? Are you thin, heavy set, or average in build? Is your hair black, brown, red, or blonde? An adjective is a word. This is used to describe a noun or pronoun. But before we begin our study adjective, let us learn some new words here. Adjective to remember. A descriptive adjective, an adjective that describes a noun by telling some quality that belong to the noun. Sentence, I will cause you become a great nation. The word great is a descriptive adjective. Limiting adjective. An adjective that restrict, limit, or set boundaries, or noun pronoun without describing any its qualities. Sentence. The Lord made a promise to Abram. The article A refers to only one promise and is therefore a limiting adjective. Predicate adjective, an adjective that follows a linking verb and tell something about the subject of the sentence. Sentence. Abram became sleepy and fell asleep. Sleepy is a predictable adjective that describes Abram. Pronominal adjective. Adjective that is used an adjective a pronoun that tell about noun or another pronoun. About noun or another pronoun. Give 7 pairs of wall the bars. The pronominal adjective wall answer to the question how many birds. So we can say here learning point predicate adjective that is this is actually follows a linking verb. Just become, became here like is. This is exactly a predictable adjective and pronominal adjective that is used adjective as pronoun that is tell about a noun or pronoun, right? Another. Okay, it's another vision. So just we are going to learn something new word here. Some are verb and both are noun. Agreement. So you know agreement. This is a arrangement. Arrangement. This is an arrangement between two or more persons whereby both parties agree to do certain thing. Sentence. God made an agreement with Abram. So here what is agreement? So agreement is an arrangement between two or more persons to do or both parties certain or agree to do certain a thing. Article. So here article noun, the limiting adjective a and the sentence. The word that is known as the definite article. Babylonia, an ancient empire in the lower Tigris and European Valley. The area is that located in modern Iraq. Sentence Abram was born in Ur of Babylonia. So here, so Babylonia is a noun. This is a one kind of place. An article we have known and sarcophagus. Okay, so next fourth word is circumcised. Circumcised is a verb that to cut off the loose part of skin that covers the end of the penis. The sentence Abraham was 99 years old when he was circumcised as proof of his agreement with God. Column is a slender upright shaft or flare, or anything that looks like a flare. Sentence the column of smoke and fire passed nearby Abram. Faith, confident believe in God. It's like look like confident believe in God or anything trust in God. Sentence when a God saw Abram faith, he accepted Abram as he were a perfect man. So faith we have understood an idolater. Idolatry. idolatry. Okay, so idolatry, what do you mean here? So idolatry is the worship or carved or molded images. So idolatry. So idolatry, that means the worship, puja, or carved or molded image. Sentence: when God called Adam out of the river, he called him out of idolatry. Mistress, this is a woman who rules over others, who has control of others. Sentence: the Lord said to Hagar, Sarah is your mistress, go to whom her and obey her. Submission, so mistress, this is a mistress, a woman who rule over. A woman who rules over other or has control of them, like has control or rule over. This is the same sentence or phrases. So submission, this is the act of submitting, yielding, or surrendering to the will or to of another. Sentence: Abram bowed down before the Lord as a sign of the submission. The submission, we can surrendering, or surrendering. This is another sentence. So the adjective. So suppose you go to the market to buy some fruit. There you find a box of very beautiful pieces that are just right for eating. How would you describe them? You look at the color of the notice that you are yellow and pink. Then you feel one and discover that it is soft to the touch. You say, these pieces are ripe. You take a bite of one and you say, this one is sweet and juicy. The word beautiful, yellow, pink, soft, ripe, sweet, and juicy are all adjectives that describe the pieces. Now let's know. Now let's count the pieces. One pieces, two pieces, one piece, two pieces, three pieces, four pieces, and five pieces. And let us number them: first piece, second piece, third piece, fourth piece, fifth piece. We have just made another list of adjectives. An adjective is a word that describes a noun or pronoun. An adjective usually provides information about the word it describes by answering the question: what kind, how many, who is one, how much. The type of adjective. Adjective may be divided into two main classes: descriptive adjective and limiting adjective. A descriptive adjective tells about the noun by describing some quality or belong to it. Example: a tall tree, a red car, and long rope. The wet pavement, a round table, a little girl. A descriptive adjective describes a person, place, or thing. Some descriptive adjectives are formed from the common noun. Example: a brick house, a rhino skull, a bronze a bronze statue sentence: Abraham Lincoln lived in a log cabin. Other descriptive adjectives are formed from a proper noun that are capitalized. Example, okay, other descriptive adjectives are formed from proper nouns and are capitalized. So Greek mythology, Roman science, American, Spanish, Japanese, Italian sentence. He wore an African headdress to the party. In English, its descriptive adjective usually comes before to a noun in describe. Example: the bright girl, the gray file cabinet, my messy desk, the narrow hall. In some cases, however, a descriptive adjective comes after a linking verb. Example: the sunset is gorgeous, sugar is sweet, I feel sick, you look beautiful. When an adjective follows a linking verb and gives information about the subject of the sentence, it is called predicate adjective. Examples: the basement was dark and dingy. So in the sentence, basement in the subject and was in the linking verb dark and dingy are predicate adjective. A limiting adjective tells something about a noun by limiting it rather than describing its qualities. There are three major classes of limiting adjectives: articles, numerals, Numerals, pronominal adjective. Articles, limiting adjective a and the and known as the article as are the called definite article because the limit noun is undefined in general manner. An article must come before the noun is modified. A is used before words beginning with a consonant sound, example, a broken record and laboratory. The article is pronounced like the first and in a way one sound like and is used before words beginning with a vowel sound such as an apple, an airplane, elevator, or ice cream. That is called the definite article because it points to one different person, place, or things. Example: the man ran to the door. When the comes before the word begins with a vowel sound, it is pronounced with a long e as in V. When the comes before a word beginning with a consonant sound, it is pronounced with a natural and sounding like to. Numerals. Numerals. Numbers are limiting adjective that express number or word a numerical express number without reference to what are called cardinals. Example were cardinals. Cardinals are as follow 1, 5, 25, and 900. Numerals that indicate position and numbered series are called ordinals. Example of ordinals are follow first, second, fifth, 25th, and 100. Cardinals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So ordinal that means order, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, like that. Oh, yes, yes. So 100, 100, 100, 1,000, 1,000,000, 1,000,000, 1,000,000, 1,000,000, 1,000,000, okay? 1,000,000 or 100,000. Oh. Fractions are pronounced by expressing number, numerators as a cardinal and denomi denominator. Denominator second number as ordinal. Thus 1 3 is pronounced 1/3 and 1 4 as 1/4. When a number is spelled out, a hyphen is always used between two parts of the fraction 1/6, or between two parts of the compound number under 100. Example 33, 21st second, 13. Pronominal adjective. A no pronominal adjective is pronoun that function as an adjective. A pronominal adjective is a demonstrative pronoun. These, that, these, those can stand alone. Example, what is that? When they stand alone, they are pronouns. However, when they are used before noun, they become pronominal adjective. A pronominal adjective tells what item are being singled out to indicate their distance from the speaker. Abraham brought these things to the God. Interrogative pronouns, what, which, and whose can also stand alone as pronoun. Example, which do you prefer? Which do you prefer? Which You prefer. Which do you prefer? However, when interrogative pronouns are used before noun, they become pronominal adjective, pronominal adjective. In indefinite pronouns, one, another, any, both, is, either, few, many, most, neither, several, some, can also stand alone as pronouns. Examples: many went to work, but few returned. However, when these pronouns are used before nouns, they become pronominal adjective. Example: you will go, you will be the father of many nations. So possessive pronoun my, our, your, his, her, its, their are used before nouns and they call the prominent adjective or possessive adjective. Example: I will make your name famous. When a pronoun is stand-alone, it functions as pronoun. When it comes before a noun or pronoun to explain it function as adjective is called pronominal adjective. Possessive, right? Is stand-alone. কোথায় রে বাবা শেষ হচ্ছে না? ও এখন তো পারার কথা দেখি. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? The word and article court. The word that means the act of surrendering. Surrendering. একটা কাজ সারেন্ডিং করা হয় সেটা হচ্ছে তোমার সাবমিশন করা. The word that means trust in God, faith. What is the descriptive adjective in the following sentence? Abram was a good man. What is the descriptive adjective in the following sentence? Abram stopped at all the big trees of Moreh. Stopped at the big. What is the descriptive adjective in the following sentence? I will give you a great reward. What is the descriptive adjective in the following sentence? The dead animal still lay on the ground. What is the descriptive adjective? Obey me and live the right way. What is the predicate adjective of the following sentence? While he was asleep, a terrible darkness came. Predicate, right? Predicate, yes. Terrible darkness came. What is the predicate adjective following sentence? After the sun went down, it was very dark. Next question. What is the predicate adjective in the following sentence? Hagar began to feel that she was better than Sarai. Next word. What is the predicate adjective in the following sentence? We are sinful and we deserve to be punished. Sinful. Predicate adjective following sentence. God's agreement with Abram was important. Which indefinite article is used before word beginning? Which indefinite article is used? Consonant sound. Which indefinite article is used before words beginning with a vowel? What do you call numerals like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Cardinal. What do you call numerical like first and second? The new the numerator of a fraction is pronounced as a, and the denominator of a fraction, denominator ordinal. What is the pronominal adjective pronouns use an adjective? One that day, God made a promise to Abraham. What is the pronominal adjective in the following sentence? All people on the earth will be blessed because you. Yes, yes, pronoun. What is the pronominal adjective in the following sentence? I will make your name great. এটা শেষ করা লাগবে আগে ওইটা তো শেষ করা লাগবে মানে Oh my God. I know. No, I don't know. হ্যাঁ বসো। হ্যাঁ ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। হ্যাঁ চলে আসলাম রে। খাবার খাবার কিচ্ছু নেই রে। শালা কেমনে যেদিন থাকবে না খাবো সেদিন ঘুমিয়ে প্ল্যান পরিকল্পনা। হুম? হুম 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 হুম।